Welcome to another episode of Technical File. We ain't even gonna waste too much time. We're just gonna get right on into the show. Welcome to episode 264 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Ooh, hello. Eric J, it's good to see you today.
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but better known as K Diddy.
Take that. All right, y'all. All right, then now. I was about to take us completely off topic, but I'm
and
not.
we would have ran with you.
I know. That's why
You
I'm
already
not
know.
going to do it.
ATV, that hoe. Off road, we go, there we go. I'm sorry.
I can't get us off track this early.
Because I'm just gonna take that motherfucker. We gone.
We know.
You give me an opening, I'm letting you know early. Y'all give me an opening, I'm running.
All right, so look.
It's good to know. Okay. E, you got the sport fact of the week for us.
I do, in fact. September 21st, 1991, the USA basketball announces the Dream Team for the 1992 Olympics. So as you know, that was the first, men's basketball team to feature NBA players. Obviously headlined by Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and soon to be retired Magic Johnson. Also Charles Barkley, David Robinson, Clyde Drexler, help me out here. Patrick Ewing, who's Jamaican, so it's weird that he was on that team.
You say Larry?
You said
I did say Larry.
Leitner?
Leitner,
I mean, Leitner ain't no
Mullen,
He was on the team.
Stockton.
You said Barkley too, right? Yeah.
I did say Barkley.
Yeah, I think it
I'm pretty sure I got everybody. If
Yeah,
I didn't,
everybody.
drop it in the comments on YouTube because I don't check those. So
Fair
Why
enough.
is Kane
but-
got kicked by Grant Hill? I'm assuming you're talking about Mr. Leitner
no, they were teammates.
in Detroit.
in Detroit.
No, at Duke.
Oh, I thought you were in
okay.
Detroit.
Mm.
All right. TGN. Make sure that y'all check out the Overtime show every week on the Good News Radio app or our YouTube page. Shut up, Ken.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Hey, how you doing?
You can catch that show every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Central time. Make sure I download the Good News Radio app to check out the show live or head over to our YouTube page and watch it live over there. Last week, if you were looking for this weekly show, we did it over there on the Good News, but we back this week. So make sure y'all tune in to Overtime for some bonus Tech File content. The game that needs a name.
Oh, shit.
That means Ken didn't do it.
I forgot we do this.
In case you're unfamiliar with what the game that needs a name is, it's a rapid fire game where we choose a subject and we just try to name things that relate to said subject very quickly. You get about 5 seconds each, and the last person standing wins. So clearly Ken didn't do his homework. So E, I'll ask Tim for you. Did you do yours? You got any suggestions for us here?
Current NFL running backs.
All right, I had that in the umbrella there, but
Hey,
cool.
I was gonna say the last episode that I was on was the NFL preview, I think. No, that was 2 weeks ago. But who he coached for? Can we name NFL coaches currently?
Off the
You said who?
NFL coaches.
NFL coach.
The bane of your existence.
I'm with that one too.
I'm gonna be out quick what you can, but let's go ahead. We can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Tim, you won the who he coached for, so I feel like it's right that you would start. Eric, I guess you would go after Ken. So we can do Tim, me, Ken, and then Eric.
Okay.
I point to your seat like you right here, but you know what I'm saying.
Hologram here.
Okay. You ready?
NFL coaches, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Sean
We should
McVay.
just,
All right, what'd you say?
I was gonna say we should just have Dude sit in the chair and then we just like Photoshop my face over.
Photoshop.
All right, who did you say to start?
Sean McVay.
Matt LaFleur.
Mike Tomlin.
Kevin O'Connell.
Zach Taylor.
Bill Belichick.
Ah, shit. That's what it was. Motherfucking. Damn, I'm out.
Nick Sirianni.
Mike Tomlin.
I said it.
He said
Somebody
that.
said that.
Hey,
Lovie Smith.
Oh, hey, let me.
Mike McDonald.
Mike Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan is still the coach. Mike is not.
hey.
Damn. Hey, J1.
Start naming coaches, man. I knew one.
It got hard after I was like, wait. After you
the
took
first
mine, I
round?
was like, damn, I can't think of nobody else. It was hard after the first round.
Before I claim this victory, I want to make sure I got the name of the Dolphin coach right.
What did you say?
Mike McDonald. I don't think that was right, bro.
Ain't Mike McDonald a singer?
Michael,
I think it's Mike McDaniel.
That's when I be singing. Okay. That's how that nigga sing.
That's what I was like.
I keep
Mike
forgetting.
McDonald. I
It is,
see.
it's Mike McDaniel. Dang, Mike McDaniel.
So I did win.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look at that. We reviewed the tape.
tape. After further review,
Wait,
The decision was overturned.
Did you?
I was the last one outside of you.
I mean, because
But you got that one
It was
wrong
early.
too.
no,
So
but
then
you,
we'll
but
still
you
okay.
You
were
was wrong
her,
before I was wrong.
so you would have been out first.
There we go. See, that's the logic.
She wouldn't have had to go.
she wouldn't have to be wrong.
Exactly. I wouldn't have had a chance to be wrong, but here we are. All right, let's get into that topic discussion.
Dun dun dun.
What you got on vinyls?
Looking in the comments, the people who are listening on the audio only platform. By the way, dude, you scroll all the way to the bottom for the music. We got you can pick any of them.
Oh,
three to
what
go ahead
we
and
got
throw in
going
there.
on here?
I uploaded our own stuff. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? You can go ahead.
Next level. Tech File soundtrack coming up.
You better start rapping.
Period. Ooh, period. Ah, period. Damn,
I can, right?
Hey.
Something for the background, you know. A little
Singing in the
something.
background.
That's still one of the funniest episodes, funniest line of Martin. Like Gina was just on one trying to get noticed by Biggie, singing in the background. And it's funny because if you don't know the epic, like that line makes no sense otherwise.
It really
Unless
don't.
like, and I say it often, so it's like if you don't get it, you just don't get it. But we're gonna stay on some football conversations, make some week 3 predictions for our pick 'em pool, and do a little week 2 look back as we going through it. Shout out to Eric, the Ian Tech File winning the pick 'em pool.
Hey,
This past week, that man was 2-13 last week.
Complete 360.
Came 180.
180.
Thank you. Hey, what FT say from the outhouse to the penthouse?
Right. And then shout out to Tristan who won in our pick 'em pool. Shout out.
Congratulations.
He killed us in this week. He killed
Congratulations,
the pick 'em
son.
pool this week. I was like, sheesh. I didn't have a shot. I didn't even crack 100. At least Ken, you know.
I was close.
You almost placed.
Yeah.
You almost placed.
Joe Burrow, man. Joe
My quarterback
pissed
got
me
hurt.
off.
So-
Yeah.
I had Trey Lance.
I had
okay.
Devontae Adams in FanDuel thinking him and Derek. I did a Derek Carr, Devontae Adams stack. Just
Didn't pan
disappointing.
out.
Just disappointing. Just really disappointing there.
Yeah, I see.
What?
NFL pundits weren't comparing his stats to the Packers receiving core this week.
Right.
Mm.
Asshole.
Damn.
Hey, y'all just said it all. I ain't even got to add on nothing to that.
One
So
thing I will say, that man is getting plenty little national endorsements now. Like
Who?
Devontae Adams. Like I saw him in a Taco Bell commercial and
yeah, that Taco Bell
something
commercial.
else. where he like jump into the stands, maybe like tied or something. I don't know.
All right.
He said he jumped into the stand.
So if you are in our pick and pull, now is the time for you to pull out your phone. Open up that ESPN app. Don't do what Tim did last week. Make sure you save.
Oh, you didn't save yours?
I looked and I was like, dang, Tim a big zero.
No points, bro. He big mad, dog.
He went through all the predictions on the show.
I swear, it ain't saved.
And didn't save it. So make sure that y'all save y'all predictions on the pick and pull. I'm actually clip this part.
I'm upset.
All right. Let's run through week 3. And if you want to mention anything about said team from the week 2 performance, whatever the case may be, just go ahead and do that while we go through these week 3 predictions. So Thursday night football kicks off with the Steelers and the Browns.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
That's gonna be a good game.
Mitch Trubisky has looked terrible last week.
It's trippy Mitch. Come on now.
He'll bounce back.
They just waiting for Kenny Pickett to go ahead and learn the playbook. That's all. Because they know
fans already calling for him.
Ain't no way, boy. He still got to learn the playbook. Leave him alone. Let Mitch go out there. He said he was cold. It was your boy fault.
Ooh.
Nagy. It was Nagy's fault. Remember? Ain't that what y'all said? He looked nice at his next team. It was Nagy's fault that Trubisky wasn't doing well. Now all of a sudden he's starting. What you talking about?
He played decent the first week.
Did he?
He played decent enough for them to win.
Did he go to overtime?
No. They won week 1 because of their defense.
Hey.
Their defense was rolling, bro.
They won. That's what it's a little shaky. He'll bounce back.
I think he ain't gonna make it.
He been shaky for a while.
He ain't making it to week 8 as the starter.
They don't trust you, Mitch.
We trust Jacoby Brissett. I got them.
Okay. Black quarterback.
I picked the Browns last week against better judgment. And
they got black quarterback.
And they lost to the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers. Back coach. We'll do that.
There you go.
I'm going with the Steelers because the Browns had me looking stupid.
And we can't get the Browns.
Y'all out here stealing my gimmick.
Hey, keep your gimmick alive, bro. You just got followers now.
How you gonna take his stuff and
tell him to follow you?
I said you got followers now.
Oh, I got you. I was gonna say you over on some real Christopher Columbus type stuff.
Ooh.
Some real Stephen A.
I was not. So.
I'm glad you weren't. That makes me feel so much better.
Not good OCC. not my boy CC. Big Chris.
You tripping.
You big tripper right now.
Big
All right, so just to recap, everybody was going Steelers. Who had Browns?
No one.
Nobody, baby.
All right. On to the Sunday slate. We have the Texans and the Bears.
The Bears. Let's go.
I'm gonna
go with the Texans.
All right.
I also have the team from Chicago.
Wait, why are you going Texans?
Just
because the Bears suck.
Just to be a hater.
And the Texans been putting up a fight in both of their games. I don't think the Bears got that type of fight in them.
It is a Lovie Smith revenge game.
And it's a Lovie Smith coach team that they play pretty tough. Like they'll play you tough. Good coach. So and y'all
he defense heavy too.
I'm just gonna take Chicago and Chicago.
Unless it's a flood in that field. I don't trust Chicago. I'm going with Houston.
Hey, that's fair. But since we're talking about the Bears, let's talk about Sunday night football from last week. Now Packers Bears week is always a big week for us. Y'all can't see. I got the Packers socks on. I had to have a little green and gold on after the victory.
Throw some G's on that bitch.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Early on, the first drive, I was like, ooh. I said, I don't know what we getting ourselves into here. I said, maybe the Packers defense don't look good because they was playing against the Packers offense in training camp. Maybe I saw that
we've been bamboozled.
I was like, maybe we were talking too quickly about things, but they woke up. And the defense definitely, or the offense said, we just want to run the ball. Aaron Jones
ran all over our goofy ass.
He was gone, bro. Like he was floating.
Every time he touched the ball, I was just like, okay, here we go. See Moses out here, shit. It's hard to see. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
get off me, bro. Excuse me.
That's dang near how who's the running back for the Bears? Montgomery.
Yeah, no,
the first
was moving. He was moving. He had 145.
Y'all was down like 2 scores and was still going with Montgomery on the ground. Like y'all did not trust Justin Fields to throw that ball at all.
And you trust him to beat the Houston?
Hey, bro. They gotta trust him. Dude, you gotta let the man throw the ball. Because when he throw the ball, he shows results.
Who he gonna throw to?
That's the thing. That's where we're having issues.
Y'all talking big shit. We got better receiving core than the Packers. I'm
Who said that? Who was we? I ain't never said that.
Justin Fields was 7 of 11 on Sunday Night Football, and
It's
they were down.
If you look at his stats, he does not throw over almost 15 passes a game.
11 times.
He averaged between 15, maybe 20.
It was an hour.
Yeah.
In an hour, you threw the ball 11 times.
Yeah.
Montgomery averaged 8.1 yards a carry.
Your quarterback touched the ball every single play.
Yeah. This is
11 times.
This is our issue.
11 times, and they were down. So you would think they'd be throwing the ball,
And he can throw.
but no.
He can throw the ball. He
You
can
sure
throw.
about that?
Just Fields can throw the ball.
That Jair pick
I ain't saying that he's
beautiful.
super accurate,
Hey.
but he can throw the ball.
That Jair pick.
I mean, I can throw the ball if that's the
got
that's
hurt.
the baseline.
Jair got burnt on that play. He caught up.
That's because he quick.
He-
I feel like he was jogging, and then he turned on the burners.
He
Turned on
had
the
no
burner.
choice.
Once
That
that
motherfucker
ball
was
got
wide
out-
open. That man was wide open.
Mhm.
They had I seen a different angle from the for the play on Twitter. And I'm like, that man was wide open. And Jair just kind of came and then he just accelerated out of nowhere and closed in on the pick. I'm like, that's a wild ass pick.
I had to, you know when you say when you walk past white people and they give you the face, like that was my face when
You
that
gotta look
pick
at the
happened.
camera and do
Oh,
the
yeah.
face.
Like they just don't know what to say to you. Yeah.
I was a little bit worried in the third quarter that I jinxed it because, like, I definitely said that the game was over at halftime, and then the Packers come out and want to turn the ball over. But the refs had my back because they ain't called a touchdown. That was probably a touchdown. So
So y'all think Justin Fields scored on that goal line
Yes,
play?
he scored.
it
That's
looked
a
like he
No.
got crossed.
He scored.
No.
It was one of those plays. If they would have ruled it a touchdown, there would have been no way to overturn it. Whichever way that the refs called it live on the field was what it was going to be.
Which is why it was what it was.
That's not. We don't do that. We've had this conversation
Huh?
Sam, because the refs are not always right. We
No.
know that.
They're not always right, but they was in this case.
That was a touchdown.
No.
How was that not a touchdown?
Because he didn't cross the line. You ain't see the ball cross the line, did you? Did you?
That was a touchdown.
Did you see the ball cross the line?
It was a
Or did you see an
touchdown.
elbow?
Dwayne said yes, but they didn't call it on the field.
That's what.
You seen an elbow.
But you can. So your
The
argument,
elbow that had the ball in it, they had the
The
ball in.
elbow, the elbow's in front of the ball.
So your argument is you can't really.
You can't
clearly-
tell. You can't see the ball. Like you
Okay.
truly cannot see the ball. So therefore, you can't rule it a touchdown. You can't say, "Oh, well, I think he got in." No, that's what you're doing.
I feel like that's a fair argument. But I also stand on what like whatever way the refs called it in live time was going to be. There was no way that the review was going to be able to overturn whatever the call was. So if Bears fans feel like they should have scored on that one, I'm like, hey, you
Fair enough.
fair. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Y'all still would have lost. But I think that's
we
fair.
would've lost.
I think that's fair.
Well, give us our TD. Speaking of TD.
Show the ball. Speaking of titties,
TD, da, 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 da.
That
Titties.
used to be my old when I played fantasy football. That was my go-to team name. TDs in your face.
I like that.
Yeah.
TDs in your face. Hey,
See,
Titties.
should I tell him mine?
If you want to, if you want to hear Ken, go ahead.
Give it face. Like,
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
that's
what?
not-
Tell, tell the world what
So-
your fantasy football team name is.
I'm in a Pokemon league, so it's throw long and catch 'em, right?
come on.
Nope. I'm talking about your other team name. Your other
Wait,
team.
there's one that's worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my other
Yes.
team name is just something I made up a while ago, but it's back shots to the end zone.
Oh, God.
I was like, that is creative as fuck.
Oh, shit.
But who don't like back shots?
And it's, it's a day back in the end zone, just
Back
a coach
shots.
Football field, everybody.
I
Oh, Jesus Christ.
was like, I think that was creative as shit.
Back shots to the end zone and TDs in your face.
That was a wild league that
Oh,
year.
shit.
I think Sam's was dancing on the D.
Jesus Christ. Dancing on the D.
Or something like that. It was something close to that. I'm like, God dang, this league is wild.
That was
Freaky
a-
as well. Freaky ass league.
Because I think Hayes had one too. It was a freaky.
We
ass
were
league.
young.
Freaky
Yeah,
ass
bro.
league.
We were young.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall that y'all draft.
Man, oh what?
We should drop that BW3s too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
They got dildos.
whoa. What?
We're gonna move right past. Nope. We just gonna keep on skating. What's the next game?
Next game.
Damn Bears.
Raiders. Titans.
One Raiders.
Titans look bad right now.
Yeah.
Shit, Raiders didn't really. They let Kyler run all. He ran a mile to get to that damn 2-point conversion. They still let him win.
I say this every time I see that dude play, but he really do play like a bad kid. Like just who be running
Play
around.
like a bad
just
kid.
a bad kid running around with a football. Like
That's funny. He plays like.
I don't know how they were able to come back and beat them Raiders like that. That was
Yeah.
Raiders got to get a win this week. They don't. I'm jumping off the bandwagon.
Yeah, I'm going with Tennessee.
I think Tennessee.
Ooh, who you going, Ken?
I'm going Raiders.
Okay, so we 2-2. Okay,
Now all of these has got confidence 1, 2, and 3. I'm just
Okay.
you gonna keep them where they at?
They can stay where they are.
Chiefs and Colts. Give me them Chiefs.
All right, I'm a
16.
damn Colts.
Yeah,
The Colts are
definitely
sorry
going
right
Chiefs.
now.
Boy.
Like for real,
Also,
for real.
pick and pull thing. I was the only person in our pick and pull who picked the Jaguars to win. How, y'all? How? How? How?
Hey, you had more faith in them than I did.
The Colts don't play the Jaguars well. They haven't.
They ain't beat them in like 12 meetings up there or some shit.
Yeah.
And yet and still.
But they have the superior team by a long shot on the last 12 damn minutes.
Don't matter. When they get down in Jacksonville, everything's
It's
different.
hot.
That's swamp weather.
It's something down there. That
They ain't got
not
the air
play
conditioned dome.
well. And Matt Ryan also does not look good.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
He
They
hasn't
have-
been like
he-
the
I
last
think
3
they-
years in Atlanta either.
He looked better in
Yeah, he looked
Atlanta
better.
than what he
He
looked
definitely
like
looked
in
better in Atlanta.
Indy
I
right
think
now.
he still put like
They're-
4,000 yards.
Hey,
Last year, I think he did.
all
I think he
4,000
did.
yards ain't built the same.
Somebody got to catch the motherfuckers.
Anybody going with Colts for the upset? The Colts are at home.
No.
No, I'm going Chiefs. Definitely going Chiefs.
Actually, you know what?
Hell
No.
nah.
No. I want to believe in them because I love Jonathan Taylor. Like,
Mhm.
I want to believe in them. Like,
Jonathan Taylor ain't even getting loose
man,
He
him
can't.
and Saquon had like 80 yards combined or 60 yards
this
combined.
past week.
That's nuts.
I'm like, bro, that's wild as shit. No, I took the Chiefs. Mahomes is throwing darts.
This gonna be a good game right here, y'all. Bills, Dolphins,
That's
2-0.
gonna be-
Someone leaving this game.
That might be game of the week. I wanna
Early
say
Bills.
this-
Yeah, I'm going Bills. Josh Allen. I've been
wasn't
talking about the kid for
expecting that
2 years.
Listen, the Dolphins' offense is fast.
They nigga. They just scooting, ski daddling, bro. Everybody,
Fast as shit.
everybody.
Keep daddling.
Tyreek Hill last touchdown. The quarterback didn't even move.
No, he fast as shit.
He ain't moved, bro.
Like, he like disrespectful fast.
And then he be peace signing your shit on the way to the end zone.
Damn, then they
That
got
dude is
Jalen
fast.
Waddle, and he over here.
Waddle jumping over cats. That's his last touchdown. Jump over.
That was
My
a fun-
man.
That was a fun game.
Another one where that Ravers.
That's how the damn
Ravens?
defense look like. Not Ravens, Ravens.
Ravers, nigga.
Just got the glow sticks.
Right.
This way, touchdown. Goddamn. We already had our fun. So we are.
They had all they fun in the first half.
We up
Second half,
35-7.
They said,
We
go
already
ahead,
had our
Miami.
fun.
Go ahead.
That's
How you let them 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter?
Miami took off.
good. Hey, Tua was throwing that mug.
Money.
He was
Both-
throwing that
Both
mug.
receivers had
Oh.
140 plus. Both
Oh.
receivers
He
got
was-
140 plus.
He was throwing that
I
mug.
said, you can. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
He had
Exactly.
Madden stats.
For real.
That was a Madden
really did
game.
have Madden
500
stats.
passing yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. You're like, bro, did you play any defense?
No, bro.
That you play offense only?
Slinging that mug.
like, no, ain't no way you got that many plays off.
Slinging.
He did.
That man had 469 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
That's
How many times you throw that ball? 50?
Let's see. Hold on.
47? 47.
God
Goddamn, bonus.
Let's see. Is that right? 50?
I thought it was. I thought I saw 53.
God damn.
He was 36 of 50.
God damn.
50 damn times. Throwing that damn ball 50 damn times, bro.
Oh, you gotta ice that shoulder, boy.
But you know what happened? They were down, so they decided to pass with their quarterback.
I just saw a kid head drop.
They said, "Fuck it, chuck it."
We like fucking run it, motherfucker.
Hey, this game over, bro. Don't even try to throw that
Run it.
motherfucker. It's done. Run,
If it
bro.
ain't broke, no.
The clock still need to move.
We have a NFC North battle on Sunday. Lions and Vikings.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take the Lions.
I think I am too.
I think. Sorry, Dwayne.
Yeah.
But the
Run
Eagles
it.
make Please sweep the Lions over here. I'm Detroit.
Did the Lions have somebody start at the O-line that never played O-line before or something like that?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar.
I thought I saw that story.
That's a wild stat.
I don't know about that one.
That'd be
I just know that Dwayne said he's gonna put Minnesota at a 1 confidence. Listen, I have reason to believe after watching Monday Night Football last night that Kirk Cousins was trying to potentially throw that game.
Blitz his ass. Just blitz him.
Shout out to Dwayne because he posted a meme that was just like, fuck it. It was Kirk Cousins dropping back the pass and was just like, fucking Darius Slay down there somewhere.
But before the game, did I not mention that? I was like, dude, I think Darius Slay go chase his ass. I mean, well, me and you was just talking. But I was like, Darius Slay go chase his ass around the field. He ain't having that shit. He not having that. Darius Slay is the most dynamic player on their defense.
He was injured, and he still picked the interception up at the end. He was hobbled.
2.
I was like, my God. First of all, no, here's why I think Kirk Cousins throwing the game. Because I was sitting there watching him. It was he had Jefferson on the wheel out the backfield, and then he had Cook on the screen on the other side. He looked at Jefferson wide open, turned his head back to Cook, who had all the bodies in the world around him, and threw it to Cook. Even Jefferson looked back and was like, what are you doing? I've been getting covered all game. I'm finally open, and you ain't gonna throw me the ball. Next play, he just threw it up, and here go Darius.
He got hit right before he threw it. I'll give him that because Justin Jefferson again was wide open to the left of the end zone, and he got hit, and that ball was on the line right to Darius Slay. Darius took off. I'm like,
it feels to me after the first interception that Kirk Cousins got, where it wasn't his fault because Jefferson ran behind the DB, and the DB easy.
mm-hmm.
I feel like after that moment, Kirk Cousins said, I've had enough. Because after that point, everything just went downhill. I turned the game off. I said, I can't believe that. What Dwayne do? We got a Vikings fan in the chat. Him and the D coordinator have money on them to lose. Yeah, y'all stayed in soft coverage against them. And then Dwayne added, ridiculous to damn near not blitz for a majority of the game while Hurts is torching you. Yeah, you can go ahead and blitz him if you want to.
I was saying, I don't know if that's going to solve that.
He's going to be gone.
But he also still have Devontae Smith, who had 80 yards. Mm-hmm. And he also still has Dallas Goedert. He also still has A.J. Brown now.
Mm-hmm. A.J. Brown.
Like,
I said,
don't hit blitz if you want to.
Fair play to Ken, because you were throwing shots at, the novel concept of throwing the ball when you're behind, but also, having your all-pro cornerback actually shadow Justin Jefferson the entire game might make a little bit of sense.
It helps. Yeah. You pay the man, let the man do his job.
I understand this is a Packers slight. I understand that, they prefer to run his own defense. I understand, but throw in some man, like,
switch it up. The fuckers just, hey, bro, y'all not scoring. Y'all not moving.
I'm not saying you gotta do it for the whole game, but like more than what you did. Like, and it was, and to the Packers' credit, in the second half, they played Justin Jefferson a lot better in week 1. So like I'm not gonna rehash that. The point is here, I don't believe in the Vikings. Detroit, don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Kirk Cousins for that 500 yards passing.
Right, that's what Kirk Cousins do.
500 yards and 6 touchdowns.
And Jared Goff might have the same thing for all we know. But we gonna see.
It'll be a shootout.
Oh man, I'm on Ross St. Brown. Wilding, bro.
Ravens, Patriots. Let me give it
black quarterback.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
I'm gonna go with Lamar.
Lamar Jackson played a great game, yo.
But to be fair, they didn't. As Miami was scoring, Baltimore stopped scoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the offense dried up.
So he had a great first half.
He did.
Or 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because that fourth quarter was different, bro. Yeah. It was all the fourth quarter.
He's playing a great game.
Y'all gotta score. Y'all gotta keep scoring. Keep the foot on your neck.
Bengals, Jets.
Bengals.
Okay, so you ain't saying they going 0-3.
No.
The Jets got some fight. The
Jets got some. If they got pass rushers, bro, the Jets is winning.
Hey, Joe Flacco, man, he out there,
And I think the Jets might win.
Okay. I located
Joe ain't got no captain blocking.
Leonard Williams, that's his name, from Jets.
Yeah.
Didn't he get hurt? I mean, he had a pass rusher like that, but that is D-line definitely.
I would say it don't matter.
Yeah, he got a sprained MCL.
Damn.
They said they hope that he's going to be a quick bounce back. So he avoided a major knee injury, luckily, but he's going to be out for this upcoming game. So, no, the Bengals can't go 0-3.
Yeah.
Can they?
Yes, they can.
I don't see it.
I can.
No. This is the last week that they're getting residual confidence from last year.
Facts. So
they
that
lose
means
Jets. But,
I'm going to pick the Bengals because that's a good point. I'm gonna get Bengals. If y'all lose to the Jets, We're gonna have to have some conversations.
Yes.
Eagles, Commanders.
Eagles
For sure.
And again, I just want to say every time I see Commanders now, because I told you I think it's a Commodores. I always hear now I hear Lionel Richie in my head every time I see a team.
That's
Ow. I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, we'll go Eagles too.
3-0 Eagles. Yeah. Saints, Panthers.
I'm going Saints, man. Jameis.
I didn't realize Jameis was playing hurt right now.
He got back fractures.
Yeah, he got the whole.
Or rib fractures. Either ribs. I think it's ribs.
I think it was back.
I thought it was back too.
Somebody got a broke back.
Yeah, somebody had a fracture in his back, and maybe it was back and rib.
He need a backiotomy.
He has 4 fractures in his back.
Yeah.
Woo!
He playing with the little thing.
And you see, because when he's trying to throw the deep ball, he
can't get
it. Ain't there.
And you
So,
know
like,
he got an arm. He can get that mug.
I was curious about this, like during the Chargers game too, because like Herbert got back and then he clearly limited. I'm like, why do you even have a backup quarterback at that point? Because it's like he's clearly, not himself. Like your backup got to be a better option at 100% than your starter is at like 40. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You got
our backup right in.
That is a fair point for the Saints.
You got to keep your hand off. What you mean?
But like Chase Daniel is like one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league, or at least he has been. Like I would rather at least have him there to be like a threat, because like there was like that one play at the end where like Herbert got out the pocket where he could have like easily run for a first down and he just like chucked it away because he was in too much pain. It's like you're actually hurting your team at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it's on coaching. Like you got to be able to be like, hey, you ain't got it right now. Like I still trust you. I still have faith in you. But like this guy gives us a better option to win. It's to my lay person's eye. But
and it's crazy because by keeping him in the game, what they're saying is this is still a better option than our healthy number 2 that we have on the bench. Like this is still what we're gonna do. And that's crazy. It's funny you talking about the running thing because Jameis had a fumble where I was like, he was hesitating too long.
Mm-hmm. That's all it was.
Like it was like he was in between. It's like you can either run or you throwing it away.
He
was in between
it. That's all.
You better not run.
When he started to run, it was like, and it was too late. They already on him. But
man, with your back hurt, like how? Like so, I could even imagine that.
The Saints defense is still nice. The Panthers, I think they're gonna get on in the win column this week. I'm gonna put that as a low confidence, but I'm going Panthers over Saints.
I got the Saints.
Jameis, that's my boy.
That's fair. Jaguars, Chargers. Both teams are 1-1.
One of the Chargers.
Oh, Sunshine over there looking like he putting it together now in Jacksonville.
He finally, we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch that because I had the Chargers, and then like listening to the point that I just made is like, is Herbert healthy? If he's not,
that's true. And then you got,
are they actually gonna bench him to play somebody that is healthy? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the Chargers got a pretty good defense. I'm gonna still go
on that backfield,
and they're in. The Chargers are at home, so I'm gonna go Chargers in this one. If the Jaguars win, though, I'm gonna be like, oh, y'all.
Man, it's gonna be a different type of season. I'm in here hooting and hollering the rest of the year.
So wait, who'd everybody pick? The Chargers, Jags?
I went Chargers.
Jaguars.
What you gonna do, sir? I'm
gonna back my squad, bro. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Okay. Rams, Cardinals.
Black quarterback.
The Rams finna run all over these motherfuckers.
I was like, which one?
He really finna be running. Y'all thought he was running last week.
Aaron
Donald's finna be on his ass. Aaron Donald is finna be. I mean, he ain't finna have no breathing room.
Murray gonna take over.
Gonna be that little
baby.
You gotta do this shit and throw the ball. Hit him with the razzle dazzle.
Hit him with the head wiggle.
Let me go with the Rams, even though the Rams almost tricked off in week 2. But
yeah, I'm gonna go Rams.
Falcons, Seahawks. Excuse me, absolutely not. Seahawks.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm going Falcons too.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm going Falcons.
So everybody going Falcons but me. Interesting. Okay. Packers, Buccaneers. Packers are the underdogs.
Oh wait, can we go back to the Seahawks for a second?
Go ahead.
Because I wasn't here last week, so I listened to y'all conversation about it, and like I get where Ken was coming from, where it's like Russell Wilson did a lot for Seahawks, but like his he's been telegraphing his departure for a minute, and I understand like as a Seahawks fan base where it's like, well, fuck you too, then, you know what I mean? Like, and like he's just like, oh, you know, I need a better opportunity. Like he's really been setting this up for a while, and like honestly, he's kind of put himself before the team. I think ESPN or somebody released an article. It was like it's been all about Russ since that Super Bowl, and like he ran everybody else out of town.
I went to 2 Super Bowls. I won one.
I mean,
I can't be me now. My career. I've done what I gave y'all my best years.
Legion of Boom, Marshawn Lynch. You know what I mean? Like that was the backbone of that team. Like
I'm the quarter. Show me the money.
When they shifted to like this is built around Russ, like that's when shit started going downhill. So like, yes, he was there for the Super Bowls, but I'm not gonna say he was the engine behind it.
They had a pretty decent line too.
Mm-hmm. It was really.
That's what I'm saying. They had like one of the most talented rosters in the league, like probably the most talented roster in the league. Those teams. So and like that's not to take anything away from Russell Wilson. All I'm saying is that like I understand why like some people might not be like, oh, you know, our prodigal son is returned. Like it'd be like, you wanted to leave, fuck you. Like,
no, you're right. I feel it. Ken is stupid. You see my wife?
No, my wife is.
All right, Packers, Buccaneers.
They should have been petty and just played a bunch of future that game.
Ooh.
No.
That would have been cold.
No.
I would have liked that pettiness.
No,
I like that.
That might be petty, but like Future's such a loser here. Like it don't like you're not winning by playing Future music. Like the fact that he's still doing videos with fake Russes and Sierras, like fam. It's been.
Hey, my man's hurt. Man.
I heard a bar that he said that if Jay won his boy, he'd try to hit B. I was like, damn.
Yeah, Gucci flip flops, bro.
Yeah, he said, and he still hit C on the low. I'm like, I don't know how old this song was, but I'm like, nah, boy, ain't no way.
He just saying that to say that.
I'm just
saying, like them rappers that be like, I'm killing people all in my raps, like nigga.
Like no, you.
It just sounds good in the song, like.
What's the song he had with Drake where he just get real sad and whoa, I know I'm gonna get my bit back. It's just like
my man's heartbroken.
I think it was like in Jumpman. Like it's
he be at home playing goodies and shit. He be in the mirror my goodies. Man, I miss them goodies.
But then he gets to the part where it's like not my goodies and get real sad. Like damn, it's not my goodies no more.
I miss them goodies, man.
He probably playing Body Party. I remember when we made this.
Hey,
also,
that
was still one of my favorite songs, bro. That shit cold.
That shit cold.
Body Party.
I was like, Jesus Christ. I see you, Future.
I hadn't liked the song that much since she made Promise. I said you.
Man.
Never mind. This is very embarrassing, but we ain't gonna go there. Packers, Buccaneers. Who y'all got?
I'm going Packers.
Throw some G's on it.
Yes,
the G-men.
I'm going Packers too. And if they can win, like I think they can, in Tampa Bay, that's going to be a very definitive win for them. Because last time they went down there, they got swept.
Just don't let the slot receivers eat us alive. That's all.
Mike Evans ain't playing. He's suspended.
Godwin still hurt.
Hey, he took up for his quarterback.
Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore is on site. Like
he couldn't wait, bro. He was like, "Who is that? That's all fucking." I'm gonna beat this guy. He was off the field, damn near. He turned all the way around.
What am I supposed to do about that? That's Tom Brady. What am I supposed to do? What you expect me to do? Lead a nigga.
I'm surprised he had drop kick his ass. Sweet Cheaty was like,
he cleared him.
That's my quarterback.
He cleared him. Somebody was like, well, at least he didn't take the punk approach and just like hit him from behind. Like, no, bro, but he still hit him out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did. My man's was shocked when he got hit. Like,
shit. Oh, God.
All your pads on this shit. You hit me hard as hell, bro.
My man's was shocked. Like, oh, shit.
We weren't even in the middle of a play. What you mean it wasn't a cheap shot?
Hey, Tom Brady was just looking like, oh, shit. Hey, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out this game.
20 targets a game. 20 targets a game.
Hell yeah. When he come back, he for the man.
Fuck you mean? That's my money.
He had the T.O. tears and shit. That's my quarterback.
Hey, you know what? Tom would probably be the type to cover his salary for that game.
Oh yeah, you know Tom gonna take care of it.
I've heard stories like that.
Shit. You don't think he is? I think he would. He stood up for me.
Ass Tom Brady? No. I did have to lower the confidence on this pick though because of this tweet I see from it's Zachary J on Twitter. Aaron Rodgers in 4 career games against the Buccaneers in Tampa 56% completion percentage, 227 yards per game, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 64 passer rating.
That
And he's
sounds
been
all
sacked 14 times.
God damn.
And Tampa Bay's defense is so good. Like, they run defense is so solid, where it's like our best thing we got going right now is our run game. So Packers, just a lot of double
figure it out.
A lot of double running back sets. Get them involved in the passing game if need be, because
y'all won 2 combos. It's gonna
it's
boys.
Dylan's a big boy.
He is.
Dylan averaged
his legs like trees, bro.
He averaged almost 4 yards to carry against the Bears, but nobody cares because Aaron Jones averaged 8 something. Like, it's wild.
Every time he touches the ball, I'm like, 10
boy,
at least 10 plus, bro. Every time
10 bodies. What you mean? He running over everything,
spinning. Juking, cutting back.
Every time he spin, like, your big ass stuff spinning, just run through that.
I'll say more about Aaron Jones. He more spin.
Aaron.
Najee. That reminds me, I was watching that Steelers game. Najee Harris did not run north-south for shit. Like, he'll get the ball out the backfield and then just like stop and then want to like, or you go try to leap over somebody. It's like, dude, you actually kind of big. Like, if you don't lower your shoulder.
I hated that as a coach. I hated that so much. I'm like, bro, any positive is a positive, bro. Like, we go forward. Anything is a positive. Like, it's good. All that dancing and shit in the backfield, get your ass on.
We got 2 more games, fellas. We got Sunday Night Football, 49ers, Broncos.
I'm going to go with 49ers.
Broncos
they got their life back.
Broncos fans are running low on patience.
Oh, no, they're going to get smacked.
Broncos, you said?
Yes. Jimmy G back.
Hey,
that's the thing.
They lost Trey Lance for the season, which is unfortunate. But this is also why they paid Jimmy G what they paid him.
And didn't trade him.
And now Jimmy G got a chance to make himself a lot of money based on the incentives that he had in his contract, because it was about how many games he was playing, how many wins he's able to get. So Jimmy G can get, I think, like another $5 million.
That's what's up. The fans go along. If he continues to play well, the fans gonna have his back. It's gonna be his team again.
They back and they in Denver again. Denver's just a little disjointed, and I'm not sure yet if it's just growing pains, new coach, new quarterback systems.
Don't look good.
It could come together a little bit later. I'm not sure if it's time for them to start early and together, but I'm going to go Denver.
Yeah, I'm going Denver too.
Nathaniel Hackett is making mistakes that somebody that's new to playing Madden wouldn't even make. Like, his clock management, his decision making tree, like, bro, I don't know.
My man's piss poor.
This is how we were talking about the Bengals earlier about, like, this is my week of, like, okay, I'm giving you the benefit of doubt again. This is how I feel about the Broncos right now.
Yeah, Russell Wilson coach.
Definitely changing his confidence, though.
Yeah, I'm dropping that. That's not going to be no 15. That's going down. And then Monday Night Football, we got Cowboys.
Niners, by the way.
Okay.
I got the Giants in that game.
The Cowboys look better than I thought they would without Dak against the Bengals, which is why I had the Bengals at such a high confidence. Because I was like, they ain't got Dak, they ain't got Gallup.
But they got Micah Parsons.
They do.
That motherfucker is crazy.
This should be a good game. NFC East.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I want to say Cowboys.
I can't see them. I don't know.
The damn Giants.
Giants going 3-0.
Their defense look nice too.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna drop that confidence too, but I'm gonna go Cowboys. You going Giants?
Yes, I am.
Eric?
Giants. G-Man.
Don't forget now. Type in right below that last pick the total points that you think gonna be scored in Monday Night Football. Type it in and then hit save picks. Save your picks.
I did already.
let's hope for sure this time.
I thought I'm gonna catch them all.
Last few little football notes before we move on to the WNBA finals that have just come to a close. Tampa Bay also just signed Cole Beasley to their practice squad, and the Giants signed Jalen Smith to their practice squad. So as mentioned, WNBA finals, the Las Vegas Aces are the champs.
You a smart fan.
You said what?
I said, Ken don't get to claim this one. You a Sparks fan.
Well, I just say congratulations to them. I ain't take no pride.
I feel like you were trying to hitch to the wagon earlier this season.
Oh no,
just give them the
I like Asia Cole.
Yeah, and Chelsea Gray was named the Finals MVP as she should have been. Listen, some of the mid-range shots she was taking, I said, let me add you to my mid-range mixtape. Are you
mid-range mixtape?
I should start a Twitter thread of mid-range mixtape.
Mid-range.
That's gonna be my new thing. Mid-range mixtape, because listen, The mid range is so beautiful, y'all.
It is.
We all know why. The analytics, it makes more sense to take threes over twos.
Mhm.
But if you're good at mid range shots,
Nothing like it.
Fire. Bro.
if you're good at the shot,
And
it's
it looks
not a
beautiful.
bad shot. Oh my God.
That's why I used to love Melo. Melo's play mid range.
Shout out to NBA 2K 23, by the way. The mid range games.
As far as Chelsea Gray is concerned, so like game 3, Connecticut made an adjustment. They put DeWanna Bonner on her, and then they started doubling on pick and rolls. So it kind of took them out the rhythm. And like Chelsea just couldn't get any shots up essentially. So she was making the right basketball play. Like she would beat the double team, get it to an open player, kept their offense running, but like she couldn't individually take over.
Right.
I don't know what exact adjustment she from game 3 to game 4, but that shit did not work because especially in the I think late third, early fourth, like she started cooking DeWanna Bonner, and it was just like I started feeling bad for her at a certain point.
I forget who asked her the question in the post game, but she just said like game 3 she was too passive because she was just making the right basketball moves. She wasn't really trying to force it. But game 4, she was like, I just had to be aggressive. So that's probably why. I bet you when they came in that huddle and they said, you said
Yeah.
you were going to be aggressive. And she probably like, all right, you're right. You're right.
I got you.
Let me turn this up. And she turned it all the way. Like, yeah, she was hooping. And it's like if she wasn't going and you got Asia Wilson, then you got Kelsey Plum, like it.
Yeah.
The ace is like
Stat.
stuff. Courtney Williams, on the Sun, she had a couple.
But watching them progressively get better and better each year was super dope.
Yeah. They had their parade today, I believe. I think it's going on right now as we record.
That's what's up.
Asia Wilson was like, if you ain't 4 shots in, don't show up.
Yeah.
She said, Usher, I know you here doing residency. You better come on out. We expect to see you. But no, shout out to the Aces for real.
Yeah, definitely shout out.
I thought it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
The Sun was able to sneak that game 3, and just a gentleman sweep.
Just to highlight how much Chelsea Gray has been balling for the playoffs, she averaged 21.7 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, shot 61% from the field, 54% from 3.
Damn. Oh, yeah,
So for the playoffs, she was second in scoring, first in assists, and first in field goal percentage.
Yeah.
And she was making difficult shots. Like she was taking some middies where she just off balance. She just throwing the shot up, and it's like, oh, and I was just like, oh, you went to the school of Mamba, I see. I see. Let's keep it on some basketball conversation, some NBA transaction, and some injury news. Fellas, y'all stop me if there's anything in particular here that y'all want to discuss further. Transaction news first. Montrezl Harrell had a 2-year deal to go play with the Philadelphia 76ers.
How we feel about
the
Philly?
band back together. It's just the Houston Rockers from like 4 years ago.
Houston Rockers.
Because they old now.
Houston Rockers.
How do I feel about Philly? I think Philly is where they always have been.
Of course they did.
Which is like a team that could contend, but
always falls
we got
short.
some playoff questions about them. Like it's the same thing. I feel like the team is better constructed than it was last year.
Yeah.
But I can see them being the first seed again this year. Like I think they're going to be a regular season wins machine. Like even if James Harden isn't the James Harden of old, like as long as he's even what he was in Brooklyn, like that first year, like that plus Embiid plus like shooting around them, they have a decent backup center for the regular season now, and Harrell, like that's a good team. But when we get to the playoffs, like I still have the same question marks that I've had about James Harden teams in perpetuity. So, like as a Bucks fan, like it's like, oh, that's nice, but it's not like it doesn't have me shaking in my boots.
Same.
Shaking in my boots.
I love that phrase. Chicago signed Kostas Antetokounmpo to a 2-way deal.
That's why I said, of course they did.
Honestly,
they heard the rumor. Oh, not the rumor. They heard what Giannis said. They're going to be like, oh, you know what? Well, let's try what the Lakers did. Let's sign one of his brothers and see if we can lure him to Chicago.
Let me stop you there. And let me just say, the only reason that Giannis even said anything about Chicago is because the reporter who asked the question was from Chicago, and he was there doing something about the health endorsement that he has. And the reporter was like, hey, would you play for the Bulls? Nothing to do with what the conference was about, but he asked the question, and Giannis being Giannis, of course, he's going to be like, well, I mean, I can't rule nothing out. Like, it is like he's there doing press. So of course he's going to say what he's going to say. And Chicago signing Costas. If the Bucks were going to get any other out of the Kumpo brother, Costas was the one. I would have been like,
athletic.
He looked pretty decent in Eurobasket before he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like as somebody who would be like a off the bench, some spot big minutes for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have Costas than Alex at this point, but I'm happy that the man. I'm happy that the man's getting the shot to stick around.
Costas got a ring.
Shit, I might take Ophelia over this.
Hey, Ophelia, we still waiting for the
man.
to host the album drop whenever that comes out. Let us know. The Lakers, they signed Dennis Schroeder to a 1-year deal. So welcome back.
That came out of nowhere.
They got a lot of guards, fam.
We do. And they all the same build too. All of them the same build. You said what?
I said none of them are particularly good.
Schroeder's pretty good.
Schroeder play defense. You do. Well,
Which Schroeder?
I take that back.
Now he give you buckets.
Mario Schroeder?
No, I take that back.
Dave Schroeder? Like, you definitely ain't talking about Dennis.
I take it back.
You gotta take it back.
I have to think about it.
So how did you feel about the Lakers picking up Schroeder? Like, how are you feeling about it?
I don't really feel any way about it. I don't know. Welcome back. That's how
you really didn't feel no type of way about it, huh?
Like it didn't move like the needle. Like, oh, that's what we needed. Like
that's fair.
Out of all the shit we need, Dennis Schroeder is what we need. now I'm happy. We're going to playoffs.
Well, if he starts,
Super Bowl championship.
How he gonna start?
Yeah.
I said, if he's starting,
he could never.
He give you some points as a starter. If he's
somebody
bench, anything like that. Like, let me finish. If he's off the bench, he can give you points off the bench consistently. They were inconsistent with bench scoring. They were inconsistent with offensive starting scoring. Like,
I love him off the bench.
Regardless, when he signed with y'all, I felt like, okay, they got more consistent points now. Yeah. That's what I look.
He got a green light off the bench.
Lakers' biggest problem though was defense.
Yeah. True, and they got the young athletic wings, even though they may
and shooting,
and you.
You said what, Eric?
I said defense and shooting.
Yeah.
Which this doesn't really alleviate either one of those issues. Like, I will say this for it is that it's more talent in the door, which
yes,
is probably a good thing. Like, it's a bad fit, which we learned the first time he was in LA, and now his role is going to be even more diminished. Which for Dennis Schroeder, is that a good thing? Like, where you get the best of them in that type of environment. But from a pure talent standpoint, like, it's better than what they had.
Yeah,
that's why I laughed a little bit when Tim was just saying, like, if he's starting, I'm like, no, they got Pat Bev over there now, buddy. They got Pat Bev. They got Pat Bev and they got Russell Westbrook.
I so dislike him, bro.
Pat Bev?
I hate Pat Bev, bro.
It hasn't changed at all?
No, I still hate him. I mean, I want him to do well, but fuck him.
Yeah, well,
he a Laker, but fuck him.
So Paul George will probably be number one, but who else is like in your top five? Like, even if they come to Lakers, still fuck them list.
Paul George for sure. Pat Bev. I would say Draymond. Draymond cool. Fuck him. I think that's it.
Okay, top three. So instead of five.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think I have one more. Well, no,
like Paul Pierce come out of retirement
or
something like that. So,
he tried. He definitely tried.
I think Paul Pierce having too much fun at this stage of his life.
Plus, to play with LeBron, no, they ain't having it.
No, you can't do that. You got too much pride. Brooklyn signed Markieff Morris to a 1-year deal.
Okay.
So Marcus is in.
He's still with the Clippers, I think.
Clippers still? Okay.
I believe so.
So they on different coasts now. Okay, we'll see how long that works out for them.
So it's been reported pretty much all summer, but like the reports are coming more substantiated now. Jay Crowder's on the trade block in Phoenix. Bucks fans, how would you feel about a acquisition?
As long as he do the same thing he do to us with us, I'm cool. I hate that shit. It's like playing like an RPG game and you gotta fight some motherfucker who almost kill you, and then they join your team and they suck the rest of the game. I feel like that's what happens when Bucks get some players. Some players be like, man, they be cooking this. All right, cool. Just do that shit with us. And you be like, where the fuck is all of this? Where you running back highlights? Where is this?
If it does happen, just to temper your expectations. Like, I did see Suns fans saying like he's like either really hot or really cold. So you either get like Bucks Jay Crowder, versus the Bucks Jay Crowder, or you get like 1 3-pointer made in the last like 5 games. Like it's
you play us, that motherfucker turns
very much feast or famine. But like I think sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying he don't cook his every. Jay Crowder isn't somebody who I'll put in like my Bucks killer category. Like, there's certain players where it's like every single time.
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell was yes. Terry Rozier became one for a while there. Like it's I wouldn't put Jay Crowder in that bucket. Jay Crowder is just streaky because there was a few games even in the finals where he went there at all. Like he just went there. So Jay, I like Jay. Of course, Marquette definitely going cheer for the guy. And Jay was one of the few cool like hoopers on campus too. So like I always wanted him to succeed. What he do? If he come to Milwaukee, I'd be cool, especially if we could offer George Hill for him. That would be beautiful. But with any other trade package, it's like it depends on who you got to give up to get him. We'll see where he goes. I've heard also Memphis is interested in Jay Crowder, which that could be.
That could be scary.
That's gross.
His personality fits really well with what they got going on down there.
Well, he was like one of the people that started like that culture in Memphis, like when he was there the first time. It's interesting, like the top 3 teams that have been mentioned in connection with him are teams that he's already played for, which, I mean, granted, he's played for like half the league at this point, but Memphis, Miami, and Boston are the 3 that were highlighted.
Don't go to Boston, Jay.
Right. I'm like, just keep him out the East. If you're not coming here, just stay West.
Just don't come to Boston. Please, or not Boston, Miami. Don't go to Boston either, but
don't go to either one of them.
Yeah, for sure, don't go to Miami. But speaking of Boston, their center Robert Williams III had knee surgery. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, so he should be ready to go near the start of the regular season for them.
I don't know, man. That guy got a lot of knee issues for somebody that's like 25.
Yeah, it's a big dude too. I saw him in person when we had our series against them this past year at the Kempton Hotel. He was walking through the lobby. I was like, "Hey, good luck tonight, man." And he just looked me off and kept walking. I was being nice.
Screw you, buddy.
Right.
Screw you.
I don't even like y'all like that. I was just being nice. Quarterback.
No neck having ass mother.
Just start ribbing. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor is suing the LA Chargers team doctor after he suffered a punctured lung back in 2020. He is trying to get at least 5 M's out of this lawsuit. He's playing malpractice.
As he should. We said that when he got stabbed. We're like, bro, I hope he's suing the shit out of them.
You gonna insert this needle into me to alleviate my pain, and you gonna puncture my lung instead? I'm getting money from somebody. What then? I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here
with something.
I think it's interesting the way that Adam Schefter kind of framed his tweet, where it was like, the same team doctor that's currently treating Justin Herbert is getting sued. It's like what you really trying to say, man? Like,
we know, we saw, we know Justin started ever since. We know.
Well, no. The point being, like, now he has these injured ribs that he probably shouldn't have been playing with.
That he got okay by the doctor to play.
The doctor that's getting sued for malpractice. Just something to think about. Minnesota guard Anthony Edwards has been fined $40,000 for using offensive and derogatory language on social media. He has anti-gay remarks.
Wow, boy.
Yeah, he is. I do want to point out that KD was fined 50 stacks last year, and Edwards is getting 40.
Same thing.
He put out an apology, of course, saying that what I said was wrong, and I hope to learn and grow from it. And I saw that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came out with his elder NBA statesman statement, just saying like, hey, young man, this is how you really feel. If you're really sorry, then you should get involved into some causes supporting the LGBTQ community and really learn from what you're saying. Like, put your words into action, do something with it. And I hope Anthony Edwards can learn from this, because I love the kid, love how he hoops, love the personality. He was great in hustle.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I highlighted it to put it into the show, is that like I celebrate so many of the things that he does say, because he's funny, he's lively, he's engaging, like he's a breath of fresh air, honestly, for NBA stars. But like with that openness and freeness comes, like unfiltered remarks, and it's like, yo, you got to do better, kid. Like, like that's not cool. Like. Yeah. What he said, and like I hope that he does take this as a learning opportunity, and that he does like actually change his feelings, not just like the things that he says publicly. Like, the lesson from this shouldn't be like, oh, I need to make sure I'm on my close friends or whatever. Like, it should be actually changing your mindset behind gay and lesbian people.
Facts. Spain defeated France in the Eurobasket final.
Can't. Speaking of can't win, France can't beat Spain for shit.
Willie Herman Gomez was the tournament MVP.
Yeah.
Eurobasket
was fun.
Yes, it was. Every game I caught was entertaining. Even when it was teams, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this one. You turn that game on, I was sitting here like, man, this is high quality basketball going on right here.
They was hooping.
Yeah, it just really just highlighted between that and the WNBA playoffs. It's like, man, I'm ready for this NBA season. Like, I miss basketball.
I'm thirsty.
Give it to me.
We're less than a month away.
Training camps open up next week for a lot of teams, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bucks report next week. Huh? Yeah. I'm pretty sure Bucks report next week.
Yeah, because they have the Abu Dhabi games. I think October 4th and 6th. So they start a little bit earlier than some other teams.
Makes sense. Some disheartening news here. East Michigan forward Imani Bates is facing 2 felony gun charges. After he was pulled over late Sunday night in Michigan, there was a gun found in his car, and he was charged with carrying a concealed weapon and for altering ID marks on a weapon. Imani Bates, heralded as the next Kevin Durant.
He was 2 years ago, number 1 overall recruit.
Yeah, he's had a really
tumultuous.
Honestly, it's just a sad story. You know what I mean? Like, 14 years old, he's heralded, like you said, next Kevin Durant, like generational talent. Like, this is the next guy that we need to be tanking for. And like, not only has he stagnated on the court, and like his athleticism and his length isn't what we thought it was going to be, like, projecting out from being 14 years old, but like he's had a string of like bad decisions off the court. Like, he doesn't surround himself with the right people. Like, apparently his dad has some red flags around him. Like, the whole Memphis experience was just bad all around from what I understand. And then he transferred back home to go to Eastern Michigan, and now being back in that environment, and like, this is what happened. So like, just for his sake, like, I hope that this gets turned around. This is hopefully the low point, and like, he can still get back on track to be what he was supposed to be, as a prep.
You said it perfectly. Minor league baseball players are joining the MLBPA in a landmark deal that should see minor league salaries increase 2 or 3 times over. They trying in the minor leagues.
They trying, man.
They be living rough.
They be living worse.
They be sharing houses.
They be like 5 of them.
Yeah, one apartment.
They get like $25K, $30K.
No. They get 12.
Damn.
I was like 25. Yeah. That's why they share so much.
Oh shit! Now they finna get 25 to 36 a year. That's some wild shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's nuts.
That
is for real.
I saw a quote that was attributed to Draymond Green, and he was talking about when he got rich, he got his contract and everything like that. His lawyer or his financial team, they were like, "Hey, you should claim your mom on your taxes. Like, it'll work out financially, whatever." Woo woo. And they said, but you need to know how much your mom makes a year. So he went back to his mom and asked her, and he found out she made $17,000 a year. And he was like, I did not realize growing up that she was like, we were poor. I didn't even realize it growing up that it was like that. $17,000 a year. And to think too, like, minor league players are getting $12,000, whatever the case may be. Just like,
that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
But all the money,
like, just to put this in perspective, like, if they do double or triple salaries for every minor league player, like, that will add $4.5 million to each baseball ordinance, like,
dropping the bucket
expenditures. You know what I mean? Like, that's nothing. They spend more than that on peanuts every year. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that much. You can pay like these.
They damn lunches equal that. That's some wild stuff, man.
All right, guys, we're getting to the end here. We moving and grooving. I'm not mad at it. WWE held a press conference on Saturday in Las Vegas, where it was announced that Logan Paul will challenge Roman Reigns for the title on Saturday, November 5th, was a crown jewel in Saudi Arabia. The match was booked after Reigns appeared on Paul's podcast as a guest last week, and Paul made it known that he thinks he's ready for Reigns after Reigns had left the show. Logan Paul getting a title shot.
Yeah.
But I did read that apparently part of the reason why this is even happening is because Logan Paul is so big over there. Like he's huge.
Yeah, he has
okay.
he brings the eyes for real. Like as much as people want to call him a troll, him and his brother, or whatever the case may be, whatever y'all say about them, they have been against all odds, I guess, making money, making waves, making a name for themselves, and now are considered some of the biggest social media celebrities in the world. Which
started YouTube, right?
Yeah,
it was YouTube.
Well, I think if the brother got kicked off of YouTube though. Because they
Jake,
because of the dead
Jake
body
the
thing.
boxer, Logan is in WWE. That's all, right?
But I thought Logan boxed too. So that's why it's easier.
But
to kind of
it's easier to say like Jake is the boxer because he's the more and Logan doing stuff
because he has a fight coming up, right? Silva against Silva.
Yep. I think in part of it too, like. They got fans, but they also got like the Jesse from Breaking Bad, where it's like, oh, you can't keep getting away with it. It's like people want to see them lose so bad. Like, you can't keep getting away with these victories. Someone has to knock one of these brothers out at some point.
But that's kind of like what WWE has said for years about like John Cena, where it's like, yeah, he's supposed to be a face, but if you hate him, then that's just equally as, you know, like monetarily, it's like either way you tuning in. So like whether it's the boom or the cheer, I'm like, we still get your dollars. So
I ain't gonna hold you, but for years they really did force John Cena on us. We like, bro, not again.
That's all they
not
had.
again. Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
I wasn't watching during that time.
I wasn't watching during his peak, but I came in, you know,
I watched
towards the tail end of it as well. Like I came in like right after the CM Punk, John Cena stuff was really cracking. The Rock Cena is what got me back into wrestling.
Okay.
And I'll say this for Cena not wrestling now. It's weird that Cena, like, it's taking me a while to be like, I'm not going to hear.
That's my shit.
Like, those days are done. And it's interesting once the days are over. It's kind of like, dang, like.
You're a movie star.
Yeah, that's why, like, last year when he came back for the summer, like, last year, like, they had a house show in Milwaukee. I'm like, yo, this might be the last time I can even get to see John Cena in wrestling stuff. So like I had to go see it because like to your point, it's like it's the end of an era, and this is, you know, it very quickly became like a special event when John Cena's on WWE TV.
From big announcements, weeks in advance.
Right.
Visionettes.
They cold with them too.
Yeah, they are.
I'll give WWE. I've always said that. If they cold at anything, they production team has always been top notch.
I had Limp Bizkit My Way come on my shuffle, and I tweeted about it, and I was like, if you were a wrestling fan around WrestleMania 17,
man,
this song will always hit
all
a little different.
The nookie.
That wasn't part of the promo here, but that My Way song for Rock Austin WrestleMania 17 lives in my head rent free. Like, I can see the whole promo playing out.
Great fucking match.
My way, highway.
They really used to use the music well too. Like my sacrifice is what got me the Creed.
Oh my god, my sacrifice
got me the Creed, bro. I was like, oh, Creed got it nice. I got that Weathered Album and shit because it was on there.
Same.
My man had the same
They had
tone in every song. Sounds sad as hell, bro.
But when they had the My Sacrifice thing, they had Jeff Hardy. The one that got me was they was like, when you are well pleased. Jeff Hardy doing the swan time, but it was like, I'll fly. I was like, fly, Jeff.
Yeah, this LT and shit.
He was going through the Titantron and shit. I was like, Jeff. I'm like, I gotta get this album.
That's about the Creed album, ASAP. That's funny.
It's a few where it was just like
Creed. I forgot about them too.
Fam, I want to say this too before we move on to our last couple points, because I feel like we're talking about, you know, Creed, and I feel like this is a natural transition here. Nickelback ain't as bad as everybody be wanting to say.
This shit's out all
Photograph is not as bad.
It's out all the time.
They got some here. Y'all can't tell me when Hero played in Spider-Man. Y'all went in
Hero
there
was
like,
cool.
oh my
Hero was cool.
god.
Hero was good. Where's the hero to save us? Not gonna stay here.
This Spider-Man just swinging.
I was like, oh. Yeah,
I will say loud and proud. I got some Nickelback. I got some Nickelback.
Did they say it's been a while?
No, that was Creed.
Oh,
or
that
not
was
Creed. That was Stain.
Oh, okay.
Been a
I
while.
like that.
I was in my emo.
I said I love
Yeah,
I was in my
that was
big
my
emo
shit.
box when that came
was
out.
like,
Yeah.
We were emo
Hey,
kids
I wasn't
too.
done. We was emo as a bitch because that was my shit.
I love that. My mom was like, "What's this song? It's been a while."
Oh, singing like a while.
That's all she knew. So you playing that? Been a while.
Hell no. I was so emo, bro. We
I was
started a
too.
band, bro.
Yeah,
No
you had an
bullshit.
emo band.
Bro, it was called Burnt Chicken, bro.
Who played the tuba?
It was called Burnt Chicken.
Anybody have a tambourine?
I played the lead. My
Played
guy,
the lead what?
My
Lead
guy
what?
played
The lead what?
the lead guitar. My guy
What,
played.
rock band?
You sound
Yes.
like bro.
Oh, so it was a rock
It
band.
was a rock band.
Nigga, I
Yeah.
thought you out here with
We
the
was-
whole strings and shit.
No, nigga, it was an emo band,
That's
bro.
why we like playing what? Lead
Burnt
what?
Chicken, bro. We did covers, bro, like Blink 182.
Shut your ass.
Motherfucker. We was a cover band,
We
my
out here
nigga.
thinking you in the garage and shit.
Nigga, we was a cover band, nigga. I was out here. You could tell
Crying,
me
singing in the rain and shit.
Our
Burnt Chicken.
my Guitar
Burnt
Hero like group when we had the full drums.
Uh-huh.
Our band name was Black Roses.
Black Rose, I like that.
And let me tell you something. This man right here, Tim.
Mhm.
This man was cold at Guitar Hero.
I used to.
He wasn't
Still-
better than me, but he was
No.
good.
Uh-huh.
But I was cool.
He was good. He
Cold.
was good. I was really good.
Uh-huh.
I was really good.
I only got her on one song, and then she learned the song, and I didn't get her.
The Kill.
Mm-hmm. That was my shit.
It was my first time hearing that. I was like, "Oh, what is this?"
Emo, bro.
And Tim was like, "My favorite song on the game."
That's funny.
He killed me, and I was like, "I'm about to play this. I never played this
It's
song
a cold
before."
song.
That's
Still-
crazy.
It's still on my
I
shuffle.
forgot what we threw an emo thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kill Switch Engage is still part of that too.
All of it. The best concert, speaking of Limp Bizkit, the best concert I went to was Eminem, Limp Bizkit, and Papa Roach.
That was
That's
Evanescence.
I can see.
Oh, she sang her ass off all night, bro. That shit was wild. I was like,
God.
it was unreal.
That concert that you just described, like I have a very visceral. I can smell what it smelled like in that
Bro, it
room.
was lit, bro. It
Eminem, Limp Bizkit, and who you say?
and Papa Roach, bro. Papa Roach opened, Limp Bizkit
What
was second.
Papa Roach?
Damn, what was
Oh,
that
they got
song?
one song, "Scars." I love "Scars."
Uh-huh.
We
Papa
all.
Roach, dog. Yeah.
Listen.
Emo as hell.
It was a time.
Yeah.
It was a
Fun
time.
times, man.
While we talk about early 2000 bands, did y'all see the latest controversy around Adam Levine?
He been
Oh,
out
what'd
here
he do?
banging and banging.
Wait, who?
Wait, who?
Wait, what?
Who? Adam Levine?
You talking about Maroon 5, Adam Levine?
Yes.
You been doing?
So his side chick posted a TikTok basically saying like he found her on Instagram while he's married to like a Victoria's Secret model or whatever, and like they've been back and forth, blah blah blah. They were doing it, and then like out the blue, like after they had stopped talking, he hit her up like, "Hey, would you mind if like I use your name for like this kid that we got on the way?" So,
How?
You know,
Who,
the
Adam Levine
audacity.
did that? He a
yeah,
wild boy.
The
He a
audacity.
wild boy.
I would. Ooh, I don't know who I'd
You
be
can,
madder
do you
about.
mind if we use your name?
Can I name my kid
Wow.
after you?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wild boy. He can't be married to the black.
Ah! Ain't no way, boy.
Hey, we got 2 more points here. So the NBA and the NBPA are beginning to negotiate the next CBA, and they're expected to drop the age limit from 19 to 18 as soon as the 2024 draft.
Okay.
It's on the table. It's on the table.
I ain't mad at it.
Brian trying to get them kids through as quickly as possible.
Hey man, he getting old. He fought them knees one morning.
Right.
Like, bro, we gotta. Hey,
But I
Nah,
said,
y'all
Shit
need to
gotta
get in the
shake,
labs.
bro.
We gotta do something. Goddamn.
I need
Get a
Brian-
boat going, something.
I need Brian to come through now. Like snappishly.
They're also expected to implement the midseason tournament at some point. Expansion is on the table. Like somebody kind of jumped the gun maybe a week or two ago, saying that they're expected to announce soon that it'll be Seattle and Las Vegas. He kind of walked that back a little bit afterwards, but it was an AP reporter, so like it's not just somebody random on
You know
Twitter
about it.
talking.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the NBA PA, their new executive director, I forget her name, Tamika something. She had an interview with Shams, and she was saying like one of the big things that they really want to push is like actual partnership with ownership, wherein that they'll set up like kind of programs for like NBA players' monies to make money, like not just what you earn, but like actually, you know, getting percentage points on different things that the NBA makes money off of. So It should be an interesting negotiating period. They have like a mutual opt-out date that I think is in like December or something. So they are expected to kind of like rip up the current CBA, but they aren't expecting like a lockout or a strike or anything to come from it. Like it should be kind of smooth sailing. They just want to kind of iron out certain points. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how that turn out for him. Last piece of conversation here for us tonight, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
A jersey that was worn by Michael Jordan was sold for $10.1 million.
$10 million.
$10 million.
Was it a certain game?
I believe it was the Last Dance Utah jersey.
Yeah, it was from the 98 finals.
Oh, okay, that makes okay. Yeah, I can
It
see
has
that.
Peak Mike.
at 10.
Mhm.
That's not peak Mike.
Well,
But what's so crazy about that is that was him tailing off,
That's why.
mhm.
and he was still giving you 30.
Went up 38
Like,
in the
what?
playoff.
What?
At 38.
Literally, what?
That was him running on fumes.
Right. I'm tired, boss. You gave me 55, Mike. How you tired, bro?
He was like, y'all know I can play it, but I'ma just score.
Let me get
I'ma
these
score.
buckets. Let me get the people what they want.
Hey, Scotty, come do this a little bit more. A little bit more than you.
Bring your ass.
Come on here. But no, so with
Scotty
that jersey,
he ain't been right ever since.
Scotty been taking so many L's, but neither here nor there right now. With Jordan's jersey being sold for $10.1 million, that has now become the most expensive piece of game-worn sports memorabilia that's ever been bought at an auction.
So Jordan.
The question that Eric had for us to consider here:
Okay.
if you had unlimited funds, what piece of sports memorabilia would you pay the most money for?
Okay. You got yours, son?
Unlimited funds?
Unlimited funds.
So like money is no object. It's you can beat whatever bid is the highest. Like
Give it
what
to
are
me.
you willing to go the furthest for?
Can I buy a stadium?
Come on, Tim.
It's sports memorabilia.
That's
What's the
not
question,
memorabilia.
Game worn.
Right.
Nigga
Like,
said,
come
can I
on,
buy a
fam.
stadium?
I mean, it is game on. Shit, they been running all over that motherfucker. What you talking about?
Can I buy a
And this-
stadium?
And that's him not taking the L. Knowing the stadium don't count.
I'm just
Can
throwing
I-
jokes, bro. Relax.
Can I buy a stadium? That's funny, dog.
This man.
So
no.
when
You can buy a piece of a field or court.
I don't
like
own it, bro.
I'm about-
court.
Hey,
People have pieces
hey,
of
if I'm gonna do
court
that, I'm
and-
like Tim. Let me get the whole motherfucker.
Yeah, I just want the whole thing.
I'm gonna get the jersey of some sort here.
Yeah, I know mine.
What's yours?
Either something from Kobe's last game, either a jersey, shirt. I'm not shirt, but shoes, jersey, even a game ball. Or something from the Chicago Bears championship in '86.
That you want to lie for.
Honestly, the only thing I can think
Yeah,
of
too late.
would be like Usain Bolt's track shoes.
Ooh.
Okay.
From like a specific
Last-
Like his
Olympics.
last- when he was collecting everything.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, I'm sure it was the same damn. It's probably a lucky pair of shoes or some shit, but it was some Pumas too.
Yeah.
I pick up Usain Bolt's track shoes
Okay.
I would love to have the original big gold belt.
from WWE.
No, I want
Oh.
Ric Flair's old
Oh,
NWA.
joint, bro.
WCW. I
That
want
was
the
a belt,
big
bro.
gold belt.
That was a belt.
I
Like,
will-
that was a championship belt.
I
When
will-
you thought about championship
That's
belts,
the belt.
that's the belt you think about, bro.
I would want that. I
That
would want
was-
like
That was the thing of
Giannis's.
beauty, bro.
Give me Giannis's Game 6 Finals jersey or something like that. You could give me anything Packers related. I would want.
You know something from AA Ryan?
I see. I would have. Brett Favre is completely off my list
No, he done.
with him scamming
done.
welfare recipients.
My man's got
And
all the
what's-
food
You know
stamps.
what's wild? I got that picture actually of Aaron Rodgers, Bart Starr, and Brett Favre all together, and I was looking at it and I was like, they don't even deserve to be touching Bart Starr's shoulders in this picture right now, fam. That was an upstanding man.
Bart Starr was a saint.
He
He
was.
was. He was a good dude. Well, he did the rawhide joint.
Yeah,
Boys Ranch.
Yeah.
yeah. Is there anything Packers I would really want though?
The trophy? Can you get the trophy?
Nah. I'm trying to think of any player where I'm like, yeah, I really want that.
Reggie White?
Ooh, some Reggie White stuff would be cold. I wasn't a super like Reggie
Also
was
problematic.
in a whole different way. Donald Driver, I don't think I'll pay that much. Like, Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson,
Maybe a Chuck.
Charles Woodson. I'm not paying that much.
Or something from the
Nick Barnett.
Oh, give me
that
that
was
Nick
your-
Barnett
yeah, that was
jersey.
your-
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
your-
No, I would say you would just buy Nick Barnett. Like
I I think he followed me on Twitter still. Too.
There
There she go.
Hey, I thought you was like,
There
yeah,
she go.
I think I can get him for about.
Let me see if I can get a sign. Let me see if I can get a
Let
sign.
me see his price real quick.
Right. Like, how much the side chick worth?
Come find out.
Oh no, he don't follow me. That's wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. That's
She was about to go in the DMs right away. Like,
exactly. How much you cost?
I noticed you were following me, and I thought you had a price.
How much you
I
cost?
missed it, sir. Can you remind me what it is?
I don't have unlimited money now. For real.
For you, I do.
How much you cost?
$20 for you.
No.
That's what.
Pull it out of thin air.
yeah, I think like.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Ian.
go ahead. I was gonna say my first thought was like you, like something from Giannis from Game 6, like probably the shoes if I was gonna do anything. But then I was like, man, I kind of want a pair of PJ Tucker shoes from the finals. If I'm being honest, like, but yeah, some Bucks related from their finals run.
I think it's weird that most of the things I actually want are wrestling. I think because I have so many just like fond memories of the time. Like, let me get like something from Kurt Angle. Like, let me get
One of his gold medals.
no. But I don't want like no singlet hanging up either in my house. Like, that's
But
weird.
it's Kurt's. It's still
Maybe it's
Kurt
like-
Angle's medal.
I'll get some of Shawn Michaels.
Get
And
the
it's
chair. Get that Steve Austin cracked over the Rock at WrestleMania 17. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's something that would just be like, this is the chair from WrestleMania 17, like, or Mankind's mask when he fell off the when he got thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell. Like,
We get the flower from the
With a
grocery
bloody
store that
shirt.
he got hit with.
The flower, bro.
ooh, I got it. The bedpan that Steve Austin hit
Oh,
Nick
yeah,
McMahon with.
Yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
have a winner. We have a winner.
Hey, that mug had the sound effect on that bitch. They EQ'd that motherfucker. As soon as he hit his hand, I was like, damn. Vince used to get his ass whooped, boy.
Oh Lord! Oh no! Oh no! Austin! Somebody help me! Somebody help me! Oh Lord! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Get him out of here!
You go to hell,
Oh
Austin.
Lord!
Dog. Stone Cold versus Vince, dog. Fucking pure.
His eyes rolling in the back of his
Dog.
head and shit.
Goated, bro. Some of the best TV you ever see, man.
Man, listen.
Him and the Kiss My Ass Club.
Oh, that was wild.
The Kiss My Ass Club was wild, but Vince had gold with the Kiss My Ass Club. That shit was wild as hell, but he was wild. He was
It's a wild boy.
You know what?
How
Before
that
we get
man
on,
didn't get canceled before 2022 is beyond.
Man, it don't make sense.
what you mean, my nigga?
Go on what? Tell me he didn't just say that.
Like, look, if you don't kick the shit out of him,
I would have you spin a Rudy this nigga, man. What the fuck?
put the 5 fingers you putting on his ass, man. All the 5 championships use that shit.
You guys let them say that, shaking your dress. Tell me he didn't just say that.
Walking around with a do-rag and shit.
Vince couldn't wait to say nigga, boy. I've been saying it so many times.
He thought he was Robert Sarver out the
Exactly.
I know Hogan's getting canceled for this shit.
Yeah, they're my niggas. I would say nigga everything.
that spray out.
Dog.
That's
When he put it out, I don't get dog. Fuck him, bro.
It's funny because like
Hey, talk about fuck him list. He number one on the fuck him list.
you
dog.
know he was saying
Hogan, bro.
NWO,
Fuck
but
him,
just
bro.
to see the end by
No,
itself.
that nigga. Just look back
Nigger. He definitely said hard ER too, bro.
with the growl and the pat nigga.
You know what, brother? That's my nigger brother. You're my nigger brother.
And you just know Dennis Rodman gave him a pass and shit. Like,
You already know.
Oh no.
You probably think he can say it because of Dennis Rodman.
You
Woo, all
know
right,
what,
y'all.
brother? I heard you broke your dick, brother. only niggers right there.
That's some wild shit.
No, we need to go.
And a
We need to go.
This is the second time.
Sorry. This is
All right. Oh yeah, y'all probably. My bad.
All right,
That's
y'all.
it. That's all, bro.
That's the show this week. We gonna end on broken dick, I guess.
No. Oh no. Don't end on broken. Come on now.
hey, Deuce, you got something for us?
Oh
We
yeah,
ain't got
dude, go ahead. Yes.
We ain't got shit. Unplug
Yes.
all of this motherfucker. Turn the lights up in this bitch. We ain't got nothing. I ain't shutting the fuck up for nothing. Fuck y'all. What y'all talking about?
All he gonna do is start it up, nigga. They gonna be able to hear.
Or just mute his mic?
we
Like,
have a throwback tech file.
Go back, here y'all go. Hey, here y'all go.
One of y'all might
All right.
I can project.
Yes. We gotta run it back one more time. I don't think people
One more
heard.
time.
I don't think people heard it.
One more time. We can cut the music down. Hold on, cut the music.
The people got to hear this. That's all exclusive.
Oh, throwback. If you've been a tech file
Oldie
listener
but goodie.
for a while,
I still like thick.
Yes.
Let that water melt and I'm slashing them up.
That's your boy Tim out here wilding. Kiki easy, everyone.
man, the
Kiki
best one
Kizzy.
is the one you just talked over, the thong on.
Yeah, bro.
Play the thong on one more time. Always.
Let that water melt and I'm slashing that motherfucker with my thong on. Oh shit!
I don't know what we was talking about.
Hilarious, dog.
It's a lot going
My
on
man
there.
Cisco out here, dog.
Yeah, it was
Dog, boy.
With my thong on.
Oh, this how you say doggo, bro. You sung that shit. He felt that shit.
No, he said it with his chest.
I was probably drunk.
He felt that shit, dog.
I was probably drunk.
Probably.
Oh,
We were
man.
drunk a
Feeling
lot.
myself a little
We
bit.
were drunk a lot back then.
Oh man, hilarious.
Vodka Tim.
Oh man, some of the funniest episodes came from just
Oh man.
Bullshit.
woo. All right, before we incriminate ourselves, let's get out of here. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, PSN, 2K Streets, and Apple Music at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae. Nope. Eric.
At your 2021 NBA World Champion Milwaukee Bucks runner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
That is all you get.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram, K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Good morning, good night, good day. We'll see y'all again.
I guess we will. What Tim said. Played it out beautifully.